This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
September is sport utility season at Danny Manuel Rushmore Honda. That means great offers on late model SUVs, Fords, GMCs, Toyotas, Nissans, Jeeps, Subarus, Chevys, and more. Get 5.89% APR financing for 63 months on used. Plus, we have the area's best selection of pre-owned Honda and Honda certified pre-owned trucks and SUVs. Upgrade your SUV before the snow flies and get 5.89 APR financing for 63 months at Danny Manuel Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer from Denny Menholt Toyota. Use your phone, it's fast and easy. Pull up our website, click on Value Trade-In, scan your VIN and tell us about your car. You are on your way to a no-hassle, no-commitment cash offer on your vehicle in under 5 minutes. Bring your vehicle and your Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer to Denny Menholt Toyota. See you soon at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The Danny Manhole Super Sale is back at Danny Manhole Rapid Chevrolet. Save on over 400 new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Fords, Rams, GMCs, Subarus, plus the area's best selection of used and certified pre-owned. Shop our best selection of new Chevys in years. Multiple appraisers on hand bidding your trade. 16 local and national lenders offering financing on the spot. No down payment and no payments for 90 days with qualified credit. Hurry, the Super Sale ends September 30th at Danny Manhole Rapid Chevrolet or DannyManholeRapidChevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Aberdeen is the place to stay for business or the weekend family getaway. You'll feel right at home with ample parking, spacious guest rooms, and complimentary breakfast. And with a convenient location, you'll have easy access to local attractions and events in the area. While staying at the Best Western Ramkota, guests can enjoy an indoor water play land, an on-site Minerva's restaurant, exercise facility, wedding services, and a business center. For friendly service and a great stay, make your reservation today.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to three, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers is a trusted real estate advisor in the Black Hills. She brings precision, dedication, and clear communication to every transaction. Melissa focuses on service, not sales, always putting her clients first. She's also passionate about supporting local youth activities, helping to strengthen communities and build a brighter future for our kids. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Melissa is here to guide you every step of the way. Stop in or call Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers today.
Welcome to Sioux Park Stadium in girls Class AA soccer here at Sioux Park. Beautiful afternoon where we will feature the visiting Stevens Raiders versus the home Central Cobblers. The Raiders come into this contest 9-0, ranked number 2 in the state behind Harrisburg, and they have amassed 45.333 power points. As a reminder, in 2023, the Raiders ended that campaign with a loss to Sioux Falls Lincoln in the first round of the playoffs, and they had a 2023 record of 9-3-1. The Raiders are coached by Luis Ucera and assisted by Alicia English. The Raiders will be starting Holly Benson, a junior defender, Avery Dormant, junior midfielder, Ava Holsworth, a sophomore forward, Vienna Reagan, a freshman midfielder, Allie Tennyson, a senior defender, Lily Shad, a junior defender, Brianna Reagan, a senior midfielder, Bailey Fox, a senior forward, Nia Turek, a freshman midfielder, and Charlie Lindsley, a senior defender, and in goal is junior goalkeeper Nora Tucker. The Cobblers come into this one with an improved record of 4-4, currently ranked number 14, and they have amassed 39.25 points. And the Cobblers are coming off a very successful 2023 where they were 11-2-1, had a second round loss in the quarters to Sioux Falls Lincoln. The Cobblers are coached by head coach Mark Morgan, assistants Troy Anderson and Callie Kloffenstein. Starters for your Cobblers tonight are Avery Young, a freshman forward, Lainey Godfrey, the senior midfielder, Riley Healy, a sophomore midfielder, Trinity Tricia Larson, a freshman forward, Lily Coots, a senior defender, Reagan Alvarez, a junior forward, Emma Hargens, a senior defender, and she'll move up on that left side, Maria Alvarez, a senior midfielder, Reese Healy, a senior midfielder, Bailey Merchant, a sophomore defender, and in goal for the Cobblers will be number 99, senior Abigail Flanagan. We are set for the kickoff here as the Raiders will touch the ball first in this Class AA matchup. Following this game, we will transition from the girls' live stream to the boys. Again, you're following Rapid City Area Schools athletics and Cobbler soccer on GoCobblersLive.com. Tonight's game can also be seen on GoRaidersLive.com, and you can visit YouTube and search Central Cobblers or Stevens Raiders to find this subscription-free varsity soccer action. Ball comes in the middle, played at the feet of Hargens, already on that left side. She'll work the left, marked closely there by number 10 for the Raiders, who goes down. That's Braden Baird. Ball's played back to Coots. Coots plays a ball in. Little trouble for the Raiders. Looked to go off of, the Raiders put the arms out. It looked to go off of the Cobblers, but I thought a Raider touch it. Yes, it is going to be a corner. So the Raiders and Nora Tucker thought they had a goal kick, and it looks like Bailey Merchant, number 45, will be over the ball and right-footed. This will be an in-swinger. 4 Cobblers line up on the end of the box, far post. They run to the middle. 2 on the back post, stay inside. Ball comes down. Have a chance at it, but it bounces out. Tried played, and then we have a wave. It looks like it's going to be a high kick on the Cobblers and a free kick for the Raiders. So that one bounced around there. The corner flags are waving, so the wind may be a little bit of a factor. There are no longer flags on the goalpost, but you can see in the camera the corner flags are definitely pushing towards the south end of the stadium. That one's taken out, and Trish Larson tries to depossess the Raiders, but they hang on. Brianna Reagan has the ball at her feet, touches it back, touches up the line. There's a little bump there, no call. Reagan traps that one, pops it over. A good thought with the chip, but just a tight angle on the sideline, goes out of bounds. Throw for the Cobblers. Cobbler throw. Stays in the Cobbler zone. Dorman pushes one up to Fox. Fox stays on it, but good work there by the defender for the Cobblers. That was number 11, Lainey Godfrey, that just used her body to just shield the ball so that the keeper for the Cobblers, Abigail Flanagan, could come and pick it up. Dorman with some nice footwork through the middle, pass through the middle. It's congested, goes away, and now at the end of it is Raider goal, and that's number 11, I believe, Ava Holsworth. So ball came through the middle by Dorman, was congested. Raider, I don't know if it was Fox or Reagan. It happened so fast, they push it over to Holsworth. Holsworth, little left outside move with the ball on the outside, brought it back to the right, got both the defender and the keeper moving to their left, and tucked it away in the near corner, back of the net. Raiders lead 1-0. Cobblers off the kick will try to find on the left wing Hargens, who does a lot of nice work on that left side. Let's look to the Cobblers to go there. Godfrey with some good work. Pressures Vienna Reagan. Vienna gets it out, tries to play it back. Again, we'll see a lot of congested change of possession in the middle. Both teams physical. A little bump there, but Rubbin's racing, and we move on. Play on, says a referee, and it'll be throw for the Raiders. Number 13 on the throw there for the Raiders. It's Allie Tennyson. Raiders play it back. Ball played hard in the middle. Nicely headed away there by the Cobblers. I believe that was Alvarez. Yep, that was Alvarez that had a nice header just to turn that one away and let the Cobblers regroup. Raiders bring their line all the way up to the midfield, and no, that's not quite. They'll keep one player, and that's number 24. Lily Shad will kind of play free safety and make sure she's behind the dangerous, speedy freshman for the Cobblers, Avery Young. That throw-in pushed out. Brianna Reagan will track that down. Plays it back. This one ball played switch fields. And again, that's number 11, quick feet. Good body movement without the ball. Ava Holsworth will try to work. Ball in the box, shot, but a great job there. I believe that was Bailey Merchant, who just stonewalled the shot attempt of Fox. Kind of a defensive block, half challenge, whatever it was. Is a good tackle, gets the ball out. Raider throw. They go down the line. It's a good one. Good shouldering going on. That's clean play, shoulders to shoulders. If you extend the arm or push from behind or hold, that's when you get the foul. Good hard defense there, but it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Raiders. And let's look to see if that's Brianna Reagan. The left has a magical left foot. If she's over the ball, she is. Fox is short. Now Fox runs in. Reagan serves it up to the middle. There's Raider there. Both Raider and Cobbler there. I can't quite make them out on the far side. Both got a head on it. Either way, Cobblers play it out. Raiders try to play it back in through the middle. And Cobbler down. That's Godfrey goes down, no call. Referee says play on. No, it was a call. The official's wearing black tonight, and I got lost in a shadow out there, so the arm did go up. I just didn't see it. Played in, Merchant. Deep, another good drive. That one bounces over. It could be dangerous, but Tucker does well to come off her line and squeezes that one Punts it out for the Raiders, kind of drives it. Falls to Godfrey. Godfrey pushes out to Hargens. Let's see if she can get some of her work going on the left. Nope, dispossessed out there by Baird. That's going to be a good battle. And good work there by, that's Allie Tennyson. Ponytail made the 3 look like a 0. I apologize to Allie and to Braden. So Allie Tennyson playing right back for the Raiders, and that'll be a good matchup with her and senior for the Cobblers, number 25, Emma Hargens. Hargens and Young pressure the back line. Raiders are able to push this out. Shad loses it. Raiders chip this one up. Raiders running on. Tucker had to come out, but had to play that bounce and did a nice job of just doing a basketball-type box out. Shield the ball from the player and was able to scoop that up. Raiders try some combination passing, give and go. It's out of bounds. Throw by Cobbler. That's number, let's see if I can get a number on 35. Reese Healy, defender. Good job by her. Ball's out of bounds. Oh, no, we're going to have a free kick. Merchant, dangerous here. Strong leg, about 47 out. Pops it easily into the box. He's got a runner and a goal. Merchant plays to her strength, had a little wind behind her, so she's able to get some air, and the ball carried. And Tucker, the trajectory of the ball just came down, even though Tucker tried to high point it. We are tied at 1 off of the free kick strike, and just don't always have to be the hardest. That was just hit well, knew the conditions of the wind. 1-1 with 9 gone. What minute was Stevens' goal? 4th? Thank you. 4 minutes apart, we have goals, and this is shaping up to be what a rivalry match you would think was, and that looked like a handball. It looked like Shad was trying to track the ball, and it found her and found right on her wrist. So another dangerous set piece here. So this one's even closer. This time Godfrey will line up over the ball from about 32. Tucker on the line, another shot, same thing, just over the bar. So it's evident the Cobblers have looked at the personnel for the Raiders and are going to put in lob shots to try to be accurate with the ball and just the apex of that ball going over the head of the goalkeeper. Tucker was right there and let that one go out. Played down the line by Stevens. Great job there by the defender. And Stevens' late slide tackle, out of bounds, goal kick. That was good work over there by Coots and Godfrey. Looked like they're handling things there. Merchant sends that one down the field. He's got a runner. Stevens, number 2, Benson plays that one nicely, was patient. Shad looks to go forward, thought about going back, gets it to Reagan. Reagan tries to get a clean touch, but being marked right there, and I believe that's Alvarez doing the marking on Reagan. Looks like Alvarez actually was marking Fox there. And looks like we're going to have another free kick for the Cobblers in that same dangerous area. This one's going to be right from about 39 yards out. Godfrey again over the ball and not Merchant. Tucker on the heels. Again, drives this one low. Good. Bounces on the floor. Takes a bounce. Young has a deflection. Half volley. Tough try. Couldn't get to the side swing of it. Had to have the top of her laces, and it goes over the net. Cobblers nearly, after making this level, put one in the back of the net to go up one. Good action here tonight. And I'm sure the wind is having a little bit of effect, but Cobblers just putting in dangerous balls. And that time don't know if the Raiders thought they had an offside trap because Avery was wide open, or if they were just late reacting. I did not watch that. I was caught watching the ball in the air. Any rate, throw in for the Cobblers. That's number 35. Healy. Reagan in a battle there with Alvarez. Oh no, that's Fox. Excuse me. Now Vienna Reagan has the ball at her feet. She tries to get it up to Brianna Reagan, and it's cut off by Godfrey. So Alvarez looks to be marking Fox. Nicely played there through the midfield by Hargens. Beat Dorman. Gets around Dorman, ball at her feet. Dorman recovers nicely into Benson, and I think that one will go out of bounds as Benson came and just kind of gave a show on defense like in basketball and missed touch by Hargens. Benson throws it down the line. Hallsworth, that one's kicked out of bounds, goes right back to Healy and the Cobblers. Throw to Trish Larson, plays it, but this time now Brianna Reagan has it at her feet. She rolls a ball down the line to Hallsworth. Hallsworth has speed, good angle there taken by Merchant. Merchant's trying to cut her off. Hallsworth gets a cross in. The Raiders are there. 2 Raiders. Touch goal, Raiders. And that was a left-footed touch on the right side. And that was number 31 for the Raiders. Freshman Nia Turek, who had a little better position than did Avery Young on a similar chance on the other end. Being perpendicular to the ball, she was able to kind of side swing it, just get enough on it to put it in the far corner. Wasn't in the side netting, but it was a good shot. Raiders lead 2-1, and this is a back and forth frantic affair here as that goal happens in the, we're going to say, close enough to be the 13th minute there for freshman number 31, Nia Turek. Cobblers come right back, pressing the ball, tried to play up there, and that's number 14 for the Cobblers. Riley Healy did a nice job there, pushing that ball out. Goes back to Tucker. She'll boot it out. Reagan's right there. She rolls the ball, but this time Alvarez is there to kick it upfield for the Cobblers. Again, a lot of midfield change of position. High ball. Benson lets it bounce. Larson and Benson battle. Benson comes out, kicks it out, but right to the Cobblers and Godfrey. Senior looks to turn to play it back. Little fake move, pushes it up. Benson, nice poke there away. Reagan tries to go middle to Fox. Not there, but it bounces right to number 11, Hallsworth, who's been dangerous. Cobblers have to clear, and it's going to be a throw, not a corner. Raiders, and on the end of the throw, looks like number 2, Benson, running down there to take it. Tries to go to Dorman. It's off her foot. Dorman tries to play it again at her feet. She does. Dorman tries to go down the left side, still working down the left side, and no call. A lot of bumping there, no call. Cobblers come out of it, and it goes out of bounds. Throw for the Raiders. So the officials are certainly letting them play, and both teams are not shying away from the physical nature of this one. That'll be out of bounds. Can really see the fitness level of both teams very high at this point of the season, and testament to both coaching staffs of getting these players ready. And these two teams will be interesting. We'll turn around and play again on October 1st as a continuation of a postponed game due to inclement weather. A little night where we saw some Forrest Gump type weather, sideways rain and a light show. Benson pokes at that one, comes all the way back. That's played by Lindsley. Played outside and knocked away. Out of bounds. Tennyson, good throw up the line, and trying to track that down was Turek, and she just ran out of real estate there on the end line. Goal kick, Flanagan and the Cobblers. 16 minutes and change gone in this one, and it has been back and forth, kind of a prize fight here. There's a ball up to Hargens. She has speed. She takes it inside, has an angle. See if she tries to play a ball in. Trying to get it on her right foot, being marked well there. And a good job of pushing out by Tennyson. But in the end, they'll give up a corner. So we'll see if they try to swing one in and try to go over the head of the goalie again, or how they put this in here. It looks like the right-footed Merchant, the sophomore, scored the first goal, and we've seen her in other games have great set-piece strikes, hit the crossbar one night and about tore it off in half. There's a drive, far post, Cobbler there, shot, hits the pipe. So a half volley try, and that was number 14, Riley Healy. Great ball to the far corner, good run by Healy, got a good strike on it, and just as we talked about Merchant hitting the crossbar, far post struck it hard, square, and unlucky for the Cobblers. Goal kick Raiders. Dorman plays it up to Fox. Fox loses her footing, stays with the ball. Nice little roll. Momentarily beats Alvarez. Tries to play an overlapping ball. She does. Holsworth on the move, but the keeper comes out. Flanagan does a nice job of coming out. And Holsworth kind of has to put her arms out just to slow down. And good job there of both sides, and eventually better job by Flanagan of coming off her line and timing that one right. Benson playing up the left. Off of Young, out of bounds. It'll be throw for the Raiders. Holsworth, she had no one marking there for a second and tried to get it to Fox, but nicely put away by Merchant. She's done a nice, solid job back there for the Cobblers. A sophomore, and she's kind of in charge of their back line. She's the general of that back line of defense. Throw in Cobblers, up to Hargens. Hargens kind of kicks it in the air, tries to loop it, stays in bounds, and she'll pressure the Raiders. Nice job there by Lindsley to head it out. Godfrey comes in and tries to intercept it. Reagan challenges. Good battle there in the middle. Reagan comes down with the ball at her feet, pushes it outside. Back to Reagan, little give and go. She gives a stutter step and see if she plays this one up. She does. Too far inside for Holsworth. And I didn't see another Raider running on it. And if it was, it would have been Fox, senior number 29. That one played out by the Raiders. Benson on the sideline. Ball still working on side, staying in. Cobblers poke it, keep it in. And Lindsley will turn, handle it, push it up to Shad. Shad over to Dorman, a little too far. But Holsworth steps up. See if Holsworth tries to get it to Fox. Again, marked there well by Alvarez. Holsworth trying to play back and help recover. And that one almost misplayed, but Lindsley squares up on it and hits the ball back. Young was waiting for that. If that was a misplay, she would have definitely, she had the angle, she would have beat Tucker the ball if Tucker would have chosen to come off her line. Trish Larson with the throw. Hit in by Healy. Headed out nicely by Lindsley for the Raiders. Godfrey plays this one back. Short. Fox gets it, but a good recovery there by Alvarez, who pushes that one up. So it's clear that Coach Mark Morgan and his staff have tasked number 24, the junior Reagan Alvarez, to mark Bailey Fox, and so far she's been effective. Great effort by her. Dorman plays it back. Looks like to number 16, Schulke. Schulke plays it up to the middle. Changes possession. Hargens tracks it down, plays it back nicely. They play it back to her, and a little give-and-go combination pass. First time we've seen that, and then broken up, and then that's a foul, I believe, and we might have a card. He has stopped the clock. We're going to have a booking. So for the Cobblers, it's going to be number 40. And that is Mayu, I believe, Aubrey Mayu, the junior, who will get a card for that challenge and tackle. Lindsley on the Raider half. Flags are down in the far corner, but blowing to the south and the near camera here. The only flag blowing is the near corner from our perspective. Lindsley drives one in. It's off the head of Merchant, does a nice job to put it outside, and the Cobblers play that one out. Throw in for the Raiders. Hustling down to take that one on the far side. We'll try to get a number here. That looks like number 4, Meredith Lehman. That one's played across. Cobblers do a nice job. That's Godfrey. Pushes it up. Larson. Little mishandle. Raider down. Let's see if they can take advantage. Godfrey switches fields. And right there was Lehman. But she's dispossessed. And this one will be played back. But Young is quick. And Shad gets it right back. So Shad did a nice job of not panicking there. Raiders play a long ball up. Trying to go to Brianna Reagan. But cut off by Godfrey and the Cobblers. Lainey Godfrey is everywhere for the Cobblers in that midfield position, and she's done a lot of good things for them tonight. Alvarez. Hargens. Beats Lehman with one dribble. Lehman recovers nicely. Good job by her to force the ball to go back. Dorman then presses, and ball comes to the feet of Brianna Reagan, who plays it up to Fox. Fox has a turn in time, but runs into, that looks like maybe Coots, 22. And there's Fox hustles back and dispossesses Coots, but the Cobblers get it right back. Larson, Hargens. Hargens on the left side will turn. See if she goes wide. Lehman trying to defend her. Nice challenge there by Shad, but we're going to have the previous call with Lehman. Got a foot on ankle, and it's going to be another free kick from that distance. And let's see if the sophomore Bailey Merchant, yeah, that's number 45, that'll go over the ball. And this is that distance, about 43, 44 yards. Tucker heels about a foot off of the line. See if she high points it. It's another ball dropped in. Tucker plays it at the feet. It bounces. 2 Cobblers come in right there. She collects it, and that's going to make the Raiders nervous all night. But that time, Nora Tucker, the junior, stood her ground and went up and knocked that one down and then collected. There's a shot where Flanagan was a little bit out. Reagan saw it and tried to shoot it, but just there was enough pressure there where she couldn't get everything she wanted on that one, or else that could have been trouble. Shad with the bump, and after that, no, is that Lindsley? Looked like, whatever the case, it's been a physical one. That one gets called, and this is going to be very dangerous for the Cobblers. And Lainey Godfrey, the senior, will have this set piece. 28 yards away. Tucker sets the wall. Official moves the wall back. Three-person wall. Godfrey looks at it, sees the shorter people on that side, goes up high, and Tucker does well to punch it over. Wanted to try to catch it to avoid the corner, but had to punch it over based on what's happened previously. So another good strike using what they have to their advantage of the Cobblers, and Merchant will come over and set the ball for a corner kick. Last one was very dangerous, near half volley goal. And her other set piece off of a penalty kick hit the pipe off the attempt from, I believe it was Healy, number 14. Right foot, it'll swing out. Middle runner, back post runner, near post, 2 in the back. This one stays about the middle of the 18, punched out by Reagan. Hargens thought about it, turns left-footed, almost has a shot. Lehman is there. Hargens gets back up. Vienna Reagan claims it, but then kicks it towards the sideline and out of bounds. Raiders will regroup, throw in Cobblers as they put pressure on with 14 to go in this one. That one is off of a lunging Reagan, but they're going to call a push and a free kick to the Raiders. So it appears as if the center official is going to reel this one in a little bit, as we've had some physical play and a few calls. And either way, they're down there working hard and communicating with their ARs. And as you can see from the screen, we don't have the greatest perspective from our vantage point, so we'll just do our best to keep you informed here. Cobblers, and I don't know if they called a high kick there. I think that was a high kick on Healy. Quick reset by Dorman. Gets it to Reagan. Reagan with the crossover step. Goes left. Finds Fox trailing down the left side. She pushes it back to Benson. Benson turns. Goes inside. Raiders are there. That's Halsworth. Halsworth tries to go inside, but dispossessed by the Cobblers. And I believe that is again trying to get, yeah, that's Alvarez. So the junior, Reagan Alvarez, has really been kind of a fortress there for the Cobblers, just doing a nice job, not panicking, not lunging for the ball or over-defending, just great job of body position and then tackling. Sent out by the Cobblers, get a relief, sent right back in by the Raiders, and Fox does a nice job to trap that one. Benson behind her tries to do an overlapping run, but the Cobblers are there, and the speed of Dorman allows her to track back on that one as Healy tried to push that one. Reagan now. Godfrey on her. She gets it over the top to Fox. See if she can get there, and no, she can't. That'll be a goal kick for the Cobblers and Merchant. Merchant puts it down the right side. Larson, nice header. Comes to the middle. Reagan, Vienna Reagan thought about it, but it was cleared by the Cobblers. Godfrey. Lindsley tells Tucker she's going to play it back, plays it short. Tucker off the face of a hustling Cobbler and out of bounds for a goal kick. And let's hope she's okay. That's number 24. I believe that's 34, excuse me. No, 29, excuse me, 29. Lindsay Cole for the Cobblers, who was persistent off of that short ball played back by Lindsley. Tucker came out, tried to just drive it out, and that could have been a deflection goal very easily. Another crisis averted for the Raiders and another show of the persistent attacking of the Cobblers. They are not going to go lightly. Godfrey over. Godfrey did well to win that one in a good little battle there with Dorman. She got a little space, put the right foot on it, but just underneath of it a little bit more than she'd like to due to the pressure, and that one goes over the crossbar. Ball the Raiders. They played it to the middle nicely that time from Benson to Reagan. This most room she's had all night. She takes another touch and a run. See if she pushes it up. She does. And it's going to be for Benson, who gets it on the over. No, they're going to call it out. Looked like it was hugging the line. And the AR, who's on the south half, says, no, it's over. And he's right on the line. So throw in for the Cobblers. We're behind that ball, so what we think we see is definitely never going to be super accurate. Played in. Down the right side. I believe that's Turek. No, that's defender came up from her back line. That was Allie Tennyson. Did nice work there for the Raiders. Cobblers goal kick, Merchant. Surveys the field, drives one. Dorman gets a touch on it, goes to the middle. Vienna Reagan gets a touch, pushes it up to Fox. Fox, little mistouch, Merchant kicks it out, and Cobblers are on the run. And a sprinting Cole is after it and nearly tracks it down, but Lindsley does well to hit it off of her. That's going to be a throw for the Raiders. Oh, no, it's going to be, it's going to be Raider throw. And taking it will be defender, the senior, Allie Tennyson. Raiders play it back, this time with a little bit more pace on that ball. This one's put over. Godfrey's right there. Lets it fall. Reagan mirrors her. Godfrey. Nice ball in the middle, intercepted well by Lindsley. She pushes out to Brianna Reagan. She's got Vienna in the middle. She's going to go down the sideline to Holsworth. Holsworth there. She's got 3 Cobblers on. She drives a shot low and hard, but Flanagan is up to the task, and she'll drop down and scoop that one up. That turns out to be a chance, but a relatively easily save for Flanagan. Nice give and go there for the Cobblers. Play it up. No one there. Cobbler goes down. No call. It's a good work there by, let's see if we can get a number on that. That was Avery Young, who's always dangerous. Very good young player for the Cobblers. Bright future for her. Push to the side. Alvarez will track it down. Play it up the line. Tries to. There's a collision there, and they're going to call that one on Fox. It looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Cobblers. So Alvarez will put that down. Merchant will come behind it, and with just over 7.5, 7:40 to go. See if Merchant drives it downfield. She drives it hard, low, bounces. Hargens is there, goes past Tennyson. Her and Hargens will have a battle in the corner, and good tackle there, but goes out of bounds. Throw for the Cobblers. Hargens thinks about throwing it. Nope, they'll have a substitution here for the Cobblers. Looks like Lily Coots will come back in for the Cobblers, senior number 22. And I didn't see who was going out. Let's see if I can. It's like she comes in for number 20, McNaboe. Sophie McNaboe, the junior. Raiders play it back to Reagan, Brianna Reagan. Good cut move by Brianna. She's got some space. Alvarez recovers. She goes to Fox. Fox takes a turn to the left. Kind of kicked out behind from by Godfrey. Goes towards Halsworth, but Godfrey gets possession and kicks it up off of Shad. Dorman, she plays it. She's got a little running room. Tries to cut it, but the defense of Godfrey is there. She'll win another ball back for the Cobblers. Hargens on the left. Tennyson, Hargens. It's been a good one all night. Recovery help by the Raiders, and eventually the triple team dispossesses Hargens, but the determined Hargens wins it back. So what effort we're seeing out here in this rivalry match. This is some good soccer. We haven't had a lot of errant things, just a lot of things happening because of the pressure or the pace. That time Godfrey Didn't hit that one the way she wanted to, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Raider throw. They're still 40 yards, 45 yards from goal. Benson throws that one in to Vienna Reagan. Challenged. Good effort there. Finally dispossessed Trish Larson for the Cobblers, but Benson's right there and pokes that one out. Be a throw for Coots and the Cobblers. Coots goes to the middle hard. Shad's there. She pushes it up. No Raiders running on it. Merchant touches the ball back, and she'll get a nice touch to Hargens. Hargens looks to go up the line, then goes back middle, back heel. Tennyson guarding her. That's a battle. And that eventually will go out of bounds off of the... It's going to be... They're saying Cobbler throw. So it must have touched off the Cobbler. The lines person is right there. Called it. Cobblers survey the field. Official wants the throw to go back about 10 yards. Throw in the middle. Alvarez turns on the ball. Trying to go up the line, and it's going to be out of bounds as she tried to work an angle to get it to Hargens. Raiders quick throw, tried to bounce it over. Nice job there by the the Cobbler defender. I'm trying to get a number on that one. That's 23. Alexis Thorson, the freshman, did a really nice job in defense back there. Raiders set the ball. Have some space. Good job there. Little through ball put in. It's a runner. We can get out behind it. Can't get behind it. She can't get behind it. So Raiders put a little through ball up to the right side, but the on-running Raider just couldn't get a touch on it before it went out of bounds, and it rolls out harmlessly, and a goal kick for the Cobblers. And a good one here with 3 minutes left in the first half. Cobblers 1, Raiders 2, and this has been a battle. Good run on there by Stevens. That's Turek. Plays it up. Good job. Great job coming off the line, and onto the edge was Flanagan. And she'll play that out one quickly. Comes all the way back to Tennyson. Lindsley touches it up to Vienna Reagan. A little hard touch, and Lainey Godfrey doesn't need much space to get that ball, and she'll possess it. She'll try to dribble around, being mirrored by Vienna Reagan. That ball is a handball. That was off number 2, Benson. And it's a play on. The referee says no, play on. Advantage to the Cobblers. And Cobblers continue to have possession, and that time dispossessed. And that was, looks like Turek coming back to work midfield. That one goes outside to Hallsworth. Great job by Coots for shielding it and then let it going out, but played eventually off of Coots as she wanted it to go out of bounds. It didn't. And let's see who's going to touch this one for the Raiders. I don't know if that's Reagan. It's hard to see from this angle. Fox is going to take this one. Right-footed, in-swinger. She drives one. Far post. Raider there over her head. Still in the box. Nobody can clear it. Shot! Hits the top of the crossbar. Goes over. So that attempt looked to be Turek again from my vantage point. I could be off. It could have been Reagan. There were a host of Raiders there. Happened very fast. And another ball that hits the pipe, and that was a crossbar. And with 1.5 to go, it's still a 1-goal lead for the Raiders, but here comes Lainey Godfrey, senior, in the Cobblers. Oh, just lost her footing in the turf. Still gets it over to Cobbler. That's McNaboe. Let me try to get the binoculars on that player, make sure they get credit for that good hustle. Looks to be number 20, McNaboe. Oh, 29, I believe. Cole. Cole again as the forward. Lindsley to Vienna Reagan, 45 seconds. Schad back to Vienna Reagan. She's got a little space. She's quick, but the steady, solid, reliable senior midfielder for the Cobblers, Lainey Godfrey, just too good. That one goes off, drive goes out of bounds off of Hargens. She's persistent up there, trying to forecheck, trying to make anything happen with 25 and ticking here in half one. Following this one, we'll have the boys who played their rain delay game or weather delay game the day after the delay, with the Raiders coming out on top of that one. I believe that was a score of 4-1. Played outside, Hallsworth, ball at her feet, and that's the clock. So you are following Rapid City Area Schools soccer and Central Cobbler soccer on GoCobblersLive.com. You can also go to YouTube and search Central Cobblers. We are bringing you subscription-free high school sports from Sioux Park tonight in Rapid City in this Class AA girls soccer rivalry match at halftime. The visiting Raiders 2, the home side Cobblers 1. We'll be right back, and let's make sure we thank these sponsors for bringing us subscription-free live stream action.
Have you heard the bad news? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. But have you heard the good news? God demonstrates his own love toward us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Want to know more about life and hope? Call or text 605-858-3107.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Signature wings, world-class burgers, and the best steak in Rapid City. All that plus a perfect spot to watch the game found right here in Rapid City at Shooters. From its full and complete menu and its one-of-a-kind dessert menu, Shooters has everything you want. Also looking for a little value in your meal? Order online or by the Shooters app and use the promo code LIVETICKET to receive 20% off your order. Again, that's LIVETICKET for 20% off at Shooters in Rapid City.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
September is sport utility season at Danny Mano Rushmore Honda. That means great offers on late model SUVs, Fords, GMCs, Toyotas, Nissans, Jeeps, Subarus, Chevys, and more. Get 5.89% APR financing for 63 months on used. Plus, we have the area's best selection of pre-owned Honda and Honda certified pre-owned trucks and SUVs. Upgrade your SUV before the snow flies and get 5.89 APR financing for 63 months at Danny Mano Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer from Denny Menholt Toyota. Use your phone, it's fast and easy. Pull up our website, click on Value Trade-In, scan your VIN and tell us about your car. You are on your way to a no-hassle, no-commitment cash offer on your vehicle in under 5 minutes. Bring your vehicle and your Kelly Blue Book Instant Cash Offer to Denny Menholt Toyota. See you soon at Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The Denny Mano Super Sale is back.
Welcome back to Sioux Park Stadium and Class AA Girls Soccer Rivalry Night on a beautiful Tuesday night in Rapid City. Shout out to the RCAS grounds crew. Once again, the stadium looks immaculate, and what a great environment for this quality matchup here between the visiting Stevens Raiders and the host Central Cobblers. Again, these two teams will turn around and play on October 1st. Inclement weather continuation that was postponed. We'll recap the scoring here. The Raiders opened scoring in the 4th minute with a ball from Dorman, and then in the middle to Reagan, who went outside to Halsworth. Halsworth cuts it back in, puts it in the back of the net. And in the 9th minute, the Cobblers leveled it up off of the well-taken set piece, perfect trajectory, top spin drop ball effect over the keeper, Tucker, and the sophomore, Bailey Merchant, levels it up in the 9th minute. And then in the 13th minute, off of a set piece and a half volley with the left foot, the freshman for Stevens, number 31, Naya Turek, had a quality finish, and that was the scoring for the first half. And then we had a half volley chance from Central, and Healy hit the side post, and then a try for Stevens. It was either Reagan or Turek. I couldn't see which one. It all happened so fast. For Stevens, that hit the crossbar. So both teams had near makes, and we get this one going with the Raiders possessing at midfield. And they'll go wide. Actually, they went inside. It looked like they were going to play it wide, but they went inside to Fox. But the Cobblers were there, and they'll just clear that one out. So this has been a back-and-forth battle. You never know in rivalry games. And as one of the grandpas down below said at the break, this is why we play the game. And so we are playing this one. Raiders win a corner kick. Looks like 29. Fox over that one, drives it in the middle. It's low. It goes in off the Cobblers. Goal. And we'll stop the clock. Came in hard off the cross, and it looked from our vantage point that it was an own goal, but if it was touched by a Raider first, it was like a scrum of bodies in there, and the ball rolls into the net. 3-1 Raiders, so to open the scoring in the 41st minute, Raiders. And if we will try to see if we can get a number for that goal. From our vantage point, it looked like an own goal, but again, we're not on the field. And we will try to use smartphone technology to see if we can get somebody to get us a score there. Cobblers now have the ball. Looked like they had a chance trying to set up the outside, but it was intercepted by the Raiders. Raiders on a run. Fox with a turn, another turn, and plays it back. They'll try to possess. Dorman pushes it outside to Turek, too far inside and pushed out of bounds. Raiders with the throw. Strong throw down the line. Out of bounds off the head of the Cobbler defender. That looks like number 35. Yes, it is. And that's senior Reese Healy, who's really had some nice minutes That one, Merchant, good job. Dispossessing Dorman. Vienna Reagan plays it back. Now played outside nicely for Stevens. A little overlapping run try, a little too close. Halsworth tried to have to cup at it and goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Cobblers. High throw to the middle, knocked out of bounds. Cobblers throw again. Cobblers drive this one down the line. It was a good throw, just Raider happened to be there. They come back out with it. Try to play that one up, a long ball. Not Raiders are there. Try to play in the middle. Alvarez picking up where she left off. Go outside to Hargens. Hargens working the left side. Marked again there by Raider number 13, Tennyson. She cuts inside. 2 Raiders there. Great help defense there, and that was just great work by Hargens, but just outnumbered on that one. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll throw to the Raiders. And hustling over to take that throw will be senior, number 13, Allie Tennyson, who has her hands full with Emma Hargens, and so far that's been a very fun battle to watch, the game within the game. Yeah, both those student athletes are smart and working very hard. It's fun to watch high-level soccer. Goal kick, Cobblers. Merchant surveys the field, takes a couple back. See if she tries to drive it. She does go high to the right. Looks like she didn't quite hit it the way she wanted to. It floats out of bounds. Raider throw. They'll go quick. They'll put it in. Good defense there by Coots. Raiders get a turn in the middle. 2 Raiders there, but that one's misplayed by Flanagan. She might have stumbled on the turf, and that'd be the second Cobbler player that stumbled on the turf. Godfrey earlier on the other side. Turek now playing it. Goes off of Turek, out of bounds, and rightly called a goal kick. So great work by senior defender Reese Healy. Just kind of played that, had the right distance, and when played it off of Turek, it wasn't going to come back and hit her. It was out of bounds. So wily play there by the senior. Merchant puts that one in. Reagan, see if she can get off on her left foot. She does. Shot. Good save over the top. That's going to be a corner kick. Abigail Flanagan, great recognition, knowing that the ball's at the feet of the dangerous left-footed Brianna Reagan. She drove a shot. It was on frame. Flanagan high points it, knocks it over. And what a great save, but a chance now for the Raiders on a set piece. They'll run mini far post. Ball's in the middle, this time headed up high. Turek tries to run out to knock it down. No, that's not Turek. That's, again, a hustling Tennyson. Raiders eventually push that one back, and Raiders recover, push it back. Coots, no. Excuse me, Healy again, doing nice work over here on the Cobbler left back. Lily is on the right side. I apologize, Cobbler girls. Godfrey does good work on defense there. Reagan tracks back and takes it from Hargens, and Godfrey's right there. And that one goes out of bounds. And that's going to be a throw for the Raiders. And Tennyson will step up and take that one. And that's going to be handball. I think that's Fox there. And that'll be free kick for the Cobblers, and Merchant. She drives this one high and long in the middle. Cobblers find the end of it. Then Vienna Reagan, nice footwork there. Dorman pushes the ball. It's got right weight, good pace, and it comes off of Holsworth, off of Coots, right to Flanagan. Flanagan just has to take a few steps off the line and scoop that one up for the Cobblers. And Coots and Holsworth have a good little game within the game matchup going on the left side for the Raiders, right side for the Cobblers. And senior right side defender Lily Coots did a nice job there. Both those possessions for the Raiders. Reagan Good move there. Hargens does a good job of slipping in. Reagan keeps going, but looks like they're going to call, no, play on, says the referee. Godfrey went down. Now Vienna Reagan goes down, and they're going to call that one. So as the clock ticks, sense of urgency increases, and these girls are here to play. Long shot, driven, mishandled. Deflection is kicked by the Raiders. Tried to get cleared by the Cobblers. Still at the feet. Vienna Reagan pushes it. Holsworth tries to get it. She cuts the ball in, but right there is number 35, Reese Healy. What a cool, collected customer. Reese Healy there defending the senior. Patient. Here it is in my space. Get rid of it. And goal kick Cobblers. Good attack there by the Raiders. And Vienna Reagan kept that one alive, pushed it up, and then Holsworth persisted, and that was dangerous. Now the Cobblers work the ball up the right side, and they're going to win a throw. It looks like, yep, they will. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's on our far side, so we'll try to do our binocular work the best we can up here. That one's put in. Crosses a goal. Got a runner for the Cobblers. Tries to keep it in, but they say no, goal kick. So good hustle there by Cobblers, Hargens, and Healy. Healy coming up from the back to try to help Cobblers put pressure. Great job by Alvarez. She's been fantastic tonight. Vienna Reagan working hard to dispossess the Cobblers. Finally does. Pushes it out to Brianna. She tries to get up to Halsworth. Coots is up to the task. Tries to clear it. And then there's Vienna and Brianna Reagan right there again, working in tandem on defense. Reclaim the ball for the Raiders. But a hustling Tricia Larson gets that one back for the Cobblers. Vienna Reagan with a nice move. Dorman with space. She tries to push the ball up. Gets it there, but comes to the feet of, that looks like Turek. She drives it off of Healy out of bounds, not a corner, a throw. And Tennyson will come up from her back line and put it into Fox. Fox with a nice heel. Drives the ball in. Goes up high off the head of Merchant. Merchant tries to drag it down. Turek's there. Keeps it in, tries to go to the middle to Reagan, but it's too far. And Tricia Larson for the Cobblers will kick that one out. Raider defense gets it to Dorman. Dorman plays a long ball, a good one, to Brianna Reagan. Pushes it to Fox. Fox outside. Turek pushes it up the line, but we're all going to watch it roll over the end line for a goal kick for the Cobblers. And it doesn't seem like 10.5 has already gone off the clock in this half, but it has. Raiders with a goal at the 41st minute. And they lead 3-1 over the Cobblers. Dorman does well with the ball at her feet. Nice job to Fox. Fox with a good turn, but the hustling Godfrey is right there. And like I said, these young ladies came to play, and they are playing physical. Godfrey again loses her fitting. I don't know if she's got a stud or two on the bottom of her boot that is just off, but uncharacteristic of her. But she recovered and got the ball up, and now it's little chip ball in from Brianna Reagan. Healy plays it. Turek, ball's at the feet. Turek wins it. See if Turek can drive a shot. Turek drives a shot off Merchant, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick. Great work there by number 31. Nia Turek just persisted on the ball, and senior number 29, Bailey Fox, is going to come with this set piece, and that nobody's going short. Dorman's a little short. Now she's marked by Godfrey. Outswinger, far post. Raiders are there. And it goes off the Raiders. Can't see who came in on that one. Let's see if we can. That was Benson, Holly Benson, who came in and got a foot on it. But, it was off the Cobblers. It's going to be another corner. And Reagan and Fox see if they can go short. They're both marked. Now Fox comes in. Merchant backs out. Left foot. Middle of the box. Header's there. At the feet of the Raiders. Dorman plays it back. Reagan pushes it in. Let's see if the Cobblers have a little counter. No, Reagan, but it's popped up by Godfrey. Reagan turned on it. Godfrey popped it up, and now the Cobblers are trying to work upfield. Over to Larson. Larson, a little heavy touch. Loses it to the Raiders. Unlucky there for the Cobblers. Brianna Reagan with some good footwork. She was marked by 2 Cobblers. Another good footwork. And she'll get the ball to the middle. Fox has some space. Fox, crossover, goes wide to Turek. Turek plays it back. Too heavy. Hargens lets it roll. And we're going to have a foul as Avery Young came back and collided with Charlie Lindsley. And the Raiders will take that foul as the speedy Avery Young, if she gets on the end of that one, could be a problem. But we still have the Cobblers here in a dangerous situation with the strong leg of sophomore Merchant. She's going to drive this one, goes far side right box, and Cobblers had a chance on it. Just took a high bounce over the head, and the Raiders are forced to play that one out. Good pressure by the Cobblers. That one's played up high. Tucker bounces. She'll high point it, come down with it. And on-running Cobbler is right there to just keep everybody honest. So good work by both teams there. That one's played up. On the end of it is, trying to get on the end of it anyway, is Fox. She's working really hard to get the ball back. Can't. Cobbler's possessed. Merchant pushes up in the middle. Dorman is there. Shields the ball, and she'll get it to Reagan. Reagan with a little cutback. Has Fox on a runner. No flag up. Fox makes one turn. Almost wins, but Merchant is there, and then cleared by Healy. So the sophomore-senior combination, the 5s, 35 and 45, rock solid again back there. An anxious moment there for both teams. Hargens. She plays it up the left, a little heavy and outside. Good thought. Had a Cobbler running onto it. The yellow line comes first out of bounds and throw for the Raiders. Vienna Reagan plays that one off her head. And right there is a hustling Cobbler. And that's Riley Healy. She's done a lot of good work. Cobbler's running onto this one, Raiders trying to, but great defense by Coots was there. Raiders put it back in. Misplayed. Ball put down. Reagan, see if she gets space. This could be dangerous. She passed the ball over to Vienna Reagan. Vienna puts a shot up. Tipped. Turek is there. Vienna Reagan's there. Cleared. Cobblers on running to keep it in is Lindsley. She'll put it up high and in. It goes over the head of Cobbler Healy and touched out of bounds with the pressure of Turek off of Healy. Not much she could do, and you saw her. Now she at the near post just kind of put her hands up like, what was I supposed to do? Not much you could do on that one. Reagan, left-footed. This will bend in. Raiders collected on the top of the 18. Now they rush in. Far post. Ball's there. Raiders there. Ball's up. Over the head of an on-running Raider. That looked to be Benson. Flanagan was beat on the bounce. And if that bounce would have had the ball 2 inches lower, that would have been a scoring chance for number 2, junior Holly Benson for the Raiders. As it is, we'll have a substitution for the Cobblers, and running on is, for the throw-in is number 20 for the Cobblers, Sophie McNabo, the junior. And another corner from the hustling Turek. This time that Alvarez there. Aubrey Mayu will be the near defender as Brianna Reagan, number 28, senior, puts the arm up, signals the go. Raiders run on. They're all going to the middle. There's a nice ball again, but headed out nicely there by that strong middle defender. Bailey Merchant looped up nicely, a little chip by Vienna Reagan, and Flanagan, the keeper, comes out and handles it. Great story on Cobbler keeper, the senior Abigail Flanagan. Was accustomed to playing a different sport and was encouraged by the Cobbler coaching staff to come and give it a try, and they saw her athleticism and length, and she's come out and been an important part of this team, especially with an injury, and she's really had some saves that have kept the Cobblers in this one. Raiders set piece. Fox, hand up. She drives one in. It's a hard shot bounce off of Flanagan, touched by Hallsworth, out of bounds off of the defending Cobbler. It looks like number 23, Alexis Thorson. Is that who's near post, 23? Near post right here. Yes, that was Alexis Thorson. Thank you, production team, Tyson and Harley. Good, nice high corner right over the top. Just Cobblers played it well and defended the far post and the back line. No Raiders there, but ball goes out of bounds again. And we'll have another set piece. And Reagan, the left footer, will outswing this one. Fox goes near post. Hallsworth stays middle and neutral. We have Raiders running on. Ball in the box, headed down, and this time off of the Raiders, that looked to be number 13 who got Tennyson, who got on the ball, but Flanagan was there. Good positioning and held her ground and was able to scoop that one up, 2 hands off the bounce. And with 20 minutes gone in this half, 20 minutes to go, Cobblers trailing the number 2 ranked and undefeated Raiders by a score of 1-3. It's been a good one. Both teams battling. Good job by Fox in a turn. Just great recovery there by it's a good recovery there by Cobbler number, it looks like 20. And that's McNabo. So great job. It's good awareness. Turned on the Jets when she had to, then just let her position take over. Throw in for the Cobblers. They'll go high and down the line, trying to work the edges here. A lot of traffic and congestion over by the Raider tent there, and it looks like out of that a Raider throw-in. So they'll drive one long and high down the line, looking for Hallsworth. Had it for a second, but Alvarez was there. Larson goes middle, but Dorman and the Raiders are right there. Dorman plays it back to Tennyson. Tennyson plays it up to Brianna Reagan, and Lainey Godfrey, hustling as always, comes back, pokes it away from Reagan, but the Raiders win a throw. Cobblers really heavily marking Reagan and Fox. Hallsworth taps one, but it too far, rolls right to Flanagan. She'll drop kick that one. Good leg. She drove that one deep. Goes over the head of Tennyson, and running onto that is Young, the speedster. She'll get a couple pushes on it, get possession, battle with Tennyson, and Young's effort will win a corner. So the Cobblers with a set piece here. And can't see who's coming over the ball yet. That's going to be the sophomore Merchant, right footer, will drive this one. Two Raiders, far post, one near, two in the middle. That one's played back far post. Cobblers get a head on it. Went the wrong way, deflects. And is it going to be another corner? Cobblers want a corner. And yes, I see the ball rolling to the corner, and the AR setting it up, and sophomore number 45 Bailey Merchant will flip from one corner to the other, and she'll strike this one. This will be a ball that swings out. Cobblers bringing more people into the box. Another high off the head, but out of bounds. Over. It was wide left and over, but a good chance, unmarked. And Cobbler pressure pays off with a couple set pieces in a row there, and Raider keeper, believe that's number 0, Hofer. Hofer's in, and she'll kick that one to the side. Good job there. Play it back to Hofer. Hofer measures, goes wide. They push it up. So Raiders looking to possess the ball a little bit there. That was Vienna Reagan to Dorman. Dorman up to Fox. Fox with 3 Cobblers on him, tries to split them, can't. Good job of pinch defense there by a host of Cobblers. Alvarez, Godfrey, and McNabo it looked to be, and maybe even Merchant in there. It could have been 4. Vienna Reagan takes a long shot, and it drives, and it hits a crossbar. And then off the follow was Fox. And I am mistaken, that was Brianna Reagan, not Vienna. Brianna Reagan from about 25 yards out. Another left-footed strike that hits the bar. Unlucky there for the Raiders, as that was a quality strike. And now a run, no offsides call, and through the 5-hole and in. Holsworth. Saw Flanagan came out. Flanagan got in an athletic position, and just the wickets were a little wide, and a good finisher will find the opening as she was taking an angle directly towards the keeper. And she'll finish through the 5-hole. And with 15 to go, in the 65th minute, we're going to call it, Raiders will lead 4-1, and that's the second goal for the sophomore forward, number 11, Ava Holsworth. Cobblers will reset this one. And with 15 minutes left, rivalry night, I am sure they are going to push forward and try to cut this one down. And they do press and win. Oh, no, it's a goal kick. It's hard to see that far corner from our vantage point, and so Hofer will step back, surveys the field here, and no, we got a sub. Vienna Reagan's going off, and looks like coming on is that looks to be number 34, I believe, and that would be Corey Lehman. Raiders play this one out to Brianna Reagan. Oh, did great job there. It looks like I think that's still McNabo on the right side for the Cobblers. Number 20, yes it is. She did a great job. That ball through, and we might have a hat trick for Ava Holsworth. So McNabo gets a lot of credit there. Cobblers. And Thorson doing some nice work this second half. Fox has space. She's going to drive it. Cuts back. Has the left foot. Opts to pass it over. Long shot taken, driven over the crossbar by the junior midfielder, number 7, Avery Dorman, for the Raiders. Dorman's had an active night for the Raiders in the middle. Merchant will step back and take this goal kick. Benson pops it up. Dorman battling with Hargens, I believe. Check that one. Yep, Emma moving over more to the middle and pushes that one forward but out of bounds. Senior keeper number 0, Emmy Hofer, will play this one short. Cobblers press. Raiders go wide. Good work there. Great work there, actually, by Allie Tennyson. Did a nice job of getting that ball up the line, getting out of the Raider half. And Raiders and Tennyson will go on to win a throw, and she'll throw it in. Nice game by her and Hargens. Hargens, right side, uses her speed to push one in to Hofer. Hofer, like a shortstop, scoops that one up with great hands off the short hop and launches one out on the throw. So great job there by senior goalkeeper Emmy Hofer. Collision there between two players. Cobblers come out with it. I believe that's Hargens driving down and eventually corners. And at no surprise, as she is a grinder, hard worker, has a great motor for the Cobblers, and there is a never quit attitude that she plays with. So that's awesome. Over the ball. Merchant strikes it. Good ball, but it hits either the crossbar or the goalpost. I couldn't see. It banged off one of the horizontal bars and goes out of bounds. With 11 to go in this one, number 2 ranked undefeated Raiders lead by 3, and the Cobblers coming into this 4-4 have made the Raiders earn it and have battled all night long. Hit the bar once. It's just been a game of inches for both teams. It's been a really fun game to watch, and the pace of it, the flow of it has been very viewer friendly, and this one has gone fast. Hulsworth wins. 3 Raiders. She's brought down from behind, and let's see if we're going to have a stoppage and a booking. Nope. It's going to be a free kick for the Raiders, and it looks like Brianna Reagan will step by them and play it short to Dorman. Dorman has some space. See if she takes a shot. She tries to, but right there, Lady Godfrey. Reagan picks it up, goes high in the box, and it come out. It mishandled, but then great job of aggressive getting right back on it is Abigail Flanagan. Wow, what a courageous play there. Ball tossed out. Tennyson plays it calmly over to Dorman. Dorman tries to play it to Reagan, but Godfrey's right there. Tennyson down the line. Tries to get it over the head of Alvarez to Fox. She's been guarding Fox all night. Little back heel by Godfrey, and she'll switch fields off of, that looked like Healy, and the Raiders will possess it. Cut ball back. Reagan is there. She'll take a couple dribbles, earn some space, and then it closes down with 2 Cobblers, Healy and Godfrey. Cobblers try to play it up, but they're dispossessed over there. It looks like on the far side, coming off the turf, is Shad, maybe. Yep, that's 24, the junior for the Raiders, Lily Shad. So great job by Lily there. Raiders play it back. They'll be content to take calculated chances here and kill clock with possession. They just toe that one up the sideline. Stays in bounds over to Merchant. She drives it right back to the middle and finds Young. Young puts it down at the feet of Godfrey. Back to Young. Young will play it back now to Hargens. Hargens goes left side. Plays it wide. Runs onto it and wins a corner. And for the Cobblers, that's number 29, I believe. Lindsay Cole, who's done a nice job working hard up there in the front. Pushed out wide. Nice ball put in the middle. They've got a player there, but the Raiders and Schad were right there to play that one out. Plays it out with her head. Also in there was Lindsley, I believe. And we got a stoppage, and we're going to have a free kick. And Godfrey's going to be on this one. And this is dangerous. This is going to be from about 27 yards out. Godfrey lining up. 3 Cobblers are going to go left post. 2 on the right. She curls one in. It's a good shot. Hofer off her hands, off the crossbar. Goal, Cobblers. And the senior, number 11, Lainey Godfrey. Same mentality, game plan. Try to hit it with that right top spin trajectory. Hofer high points it, tries to punch it out. Hits the crossbar, comes back down in the goal. 7 minutes left. 2-goal game. Cobblers off of the goal in the 73rd minute by Lainey Godfrey, number 11, the senior. Draw this one to 2. So not over till it's over, and this is what is interesting. Raiders play it off of the kickoff, and they'll go right long to Holsworth. Holsworth's going to track this one down, tries to drive it in, but can't turn it on the inside of her foot, goes out of bounds. That was a great run and a tough ball. And Merchant, with just over 6.5 to go off of the substitution, will play this goal kick. 6:28. Cobblers had a shot at it. Raiders do a nice job of knocking it down. Holsworth has space. She drives one low, and this time it's handled by Flanagan off of a little bit of bounce. Turek was running on, but Flanagan had a lot of time and space to reorient herself to the ball, and she picks it up and kicks it out, and the Cobblers go streaking down. They're going to press forward. They'll bring more players up, and we have another stoppage of play. Handball is the only thing I could think, because there was no other Cobblers around or something at midfield, so maybe it was a foul. But at any rate, from midfield, Merchant from 52, and she can drive it into the box from here. She puts it on frame, drives one, blocked by the Raiders. Reagan pushes it out. Played up, but behind a running Fox, and a giveaway by the Raiders. And they recover and put pressure on, but Alvarez, nice footwork, comes out of it, goes right side, tries to pop it over, pops it up. There's a Cobbler running on. It's a goal! And running onto it, and they're going to flags up. They're going to call offsides. I thought I saw the flag go up, but I was trying to track the number of the on-running Cobbler, who was clearly behind the defense. But again, that was a corner of my eye. What I saw was a inside ball. Cobbler ran onto it and beat Hofer, but flag goes up, and that is the game of soccer. Offsides, we'll call that one back. But the urgency and determination of the Cobblers has grown as they are really pressing there to keep it on the Raider half, and they win a corner. So another chance with the set piece, and they've had, between Godfrey and Merchant, they've had a lot of chances off the set pieces, and both players have proven they can shoot the ball with quality and serve it with quality. Merchant, this one swings in, far post, Cobbler running on it, comes to the feet, not there, driven, blocked by the Raiders. That looks like Dorman, and a drive and a goal! And that time that was Godfrey. Off of the block of the Raider, the ball got long off the Raider deflection, and Godfrey squares it up, gets behind it, and that was a laser. And with just over 4 to go, 1-goal game, Laney Godfrey in the 73rd and the 76th. That is a senior leader that is determined to help her team on rivalry night. Raiders will make a substitution here. That looks like Vienna Reagan coming back in. And they play it to Brianna Reagan, who plays it up, and this time it's a through ball, and Holsworth's going to be there. She'll find the end of it. She plays it back, and it's going to be a corner off of either Alvarez or Thorson working back there. That's Alvarez, who's had a great night, and the Raiders will take this corner kick with 3:45 to go, up by 1. It's been a great one. Played low, long in the middle. They're looking for a shot from either Dorman or Vienna Reagan. Vienna Reagan keeps at it, wins it for the Raiders. They kick one up high over the bar. And 3:25. Good job there by Raiders to knock that one down, and they'll play it back. Merchant tries to reset, see if she goes long and wide. Does. Raiders skips by 1, but trailing Raiders there, and they get it to Brianna Reagan. Reagan possesses the ball. She's marked by 2 Cobblers. Good turn, tries to push it to wide and doesn't. Goes the Cobblers. Raiders play it back up. They chip it to Vienna Reagan. Laney Godfrey's right there. Play it outside. Fox, see if she can push it up the side and beat Coots. She's trying, but Coots is battling with her. Great battle. Coots touches it out of bounds. And it'll be Raider throw, and they'll let Tennyson hustle from the back and take this one. She puts it inside to Dorman. Dorman tries to get a turn on it. She's marked by Merchant. Healy heads it, puts it down. Tennyson wisely plays it all the way back. And then a switch field. Good job there, but a long touch. Alvarez pushes it up. Vienna Reagan recovers, but the Cobblers are right there. Dorman gets a touch on it, but Merchant's there. She drives one out wide to the speedy Young. Young will have a run down the right side. 2 minutes exactly left to go in this one. Young, deflected corner kick. We'll have another set piece for the Cobblers. And we'll see who's going to be on this one. It's Merchant. Now Merchant will come asking for the ball. She has a player short. That's McNaboe. And then the box is littered. Healy's going to step right in front of Hofer, or try to. They'll jockey for position. Raiders have a defender near post, far post. Driven, high, long. Cobblers there. Can't find the end of it. This time, just didn't have the right angle for Godfrey. 2 Raiders marking her. Vienna Reagan tries to go overhead. Tries to get an on-running Fox and has to be pushed out of bounds by Coots. 1 minute and change in this great Class AA rivalry matchup tonight from Sioux Park Stadium. The senior, number 11, Laney Godfrey, calling her name all night and has just 2 quality finishes here in the last 10 minutes of this one to draw it to a 1-goal game. Cobblers looking to level, Raiders looking to hang on to this one. These 2 teams again will finish a game that was postponed due to weather, delayed due to weather, and a ball goes over to Young. with 35 on the clock. Chased down. Great defense there by the Raiders. Young turns in. Can she get on the end of it, ball? No, but it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Raiders. So great work there. I can't see what number that was for the Raiders. We'll try to get a number there. Shad. Or Lindsley. A little bit of action going on in the box. Referee blows his whistle, and it's going to be a yellow card and a booking on the Raiders. And that's Raider number, can't see who's coming off there for them. It's going to be Raider number 13, I believe. So Allie Tennyson, who's had a solid game, not quite sure what happened. There's a booking, and now they're going to talk it over with 6 seconds on the clock. And I think the referee is going to talk to the central coaches about time left on the clock. Or are we trying to determine the reset? Is it going to be a drop ball? It is. And advantage the Cobblers. Lofted one in the middle. There's time. Goes off the head. Into the hand of Hofer, and that's going to be the game. Wow, what an outstanding high school girls soccer match that was. Very impressive play on both sides. Cobblers, with a never say die attitude, fall just short of the Raiders, who got a 3-goal lead in this one. So we'll recap the scoring real quick before we transition to the boys' game. And we'll try to get this done correctly. In the 4th minute, the Raiders open the scoring with sophomore Ava Holsworth. And in the 9th minute, the Cobblers go level with that nice top spin shot from distance by sophomore Bailey Merchant. The 13th minute, freshman Naya Turek for the Raiders off of a nice assist, quality finish, kind of a half volley with the left foot. In the 13th minute, Raiders lead 2-1. In the 41st minute, off of a corner kick by Bailey Fox, appeared to be an own goal. And in the 65th minute, Holsworth picks up her second. And then the determined Lainey Godfrey, senior for the Cobbler, in the 73rd minute and the 76th minute, quality strikes to bring it within 1. Both teams hit the crossbar. Central once, Stevens twice. Both keepers had great saves. So we'll say goodbye on this one and be right back for the boys. Hope you were able to enjoy this quality match, rivalry soccer. Subscription free on GoCobblersLive.com. Also can find it tonight on GoRaidersLive.com. And you can search YouTube, Central Cobblers or Stevens Raiders. That's all for the girls for tonight. We'll see in a bit for the boys. And you'll see some sponsorships. And let's make sure we thank our sponsors for bringing you subscription-free live stream high school action.